there we go. So there we go. So there we go. So 22 seconds already, and oh, that's a bit. Oh, this way is this way. Okay, amazing. So welcome everybody. Thank you very much for joining in on my first YouTube live stream. And the moment there is nobody here yet, but it doesn't matter at all. I'm just gonna keep talking to myself because I'm the best listener there is, and I'm very interested how all these things gonna work. This is my first YouTube live stream. I've been on Zoom and TikTok 1.5 weeks ago. See, how can I adjust that a little bit? Oh, that's perfect. Okay, amazing. I still need to work on my background. It looks a bit blank. Okay, the goal is at least 40 minutes. Maximum I'm gonna do 1 hour because I want to eat and sleep because sleep is very important. But what do we gonna talk about today? Very different topics. Stream begin. There is the stream closing button. I can mute myself. I can do some settings here. Okay, sweet. I like these settings. And I can share my screen. Let's try that. Can share my whole screen. I can share a little bit. Okay, gonna try that in a couple of seconds. So motto for today is perfect time to start is not when you feel ready. Perfect time is now. Because you never ever truly gonna feel ready. It's different topic, but we're gonna scratch the surface of that a little bit today. But you maybe have heard about the comfort zone. Comfort zone is all about the things you know and do all the time on a daily basis. Riding a bicycle, going with the tram somewhere, meeting friends, go to the same club you go every Friday. That is your comfort zone. And if you want to leave that, you have to go into something new, something unknown. And that is where the barrier of fear hits you and it fucks you hard. And that's every time when you try to do something new and you're like, that's a good idea, let's do this. Let's do a YouTube live stream. And then you're like, you have thoughts like, oh, nobody's gonna watch anyway. Or what is if somebody's watching, somebody at work or your boss or whatever, and then they're gonna talk to you like, well done, what are you doing? Why are you doing a live stream? So that is the bullshit in your mind that is like fucking you really hard, and it is only to protect yourself. To protect yourself because you're safe where you are. Keep that in mind. And I lost a bit track, but let's go back to where we started. Why am I doing this live stream? First of all, I want to show you guys, I post a lot of reels since 300 days, I guess, something around that, maybe a little bit more. And it is always about mindset, personal growth, making money, escaping the matrix, taking the red pill. No, wait, I can adjust that. Taking the red pill or the blue pill. That works a bit better. What side do you choose? Do you stay or do you escape? So we got 2 visitors. Thank you very much, guys. Welcome. And it's funny. And I thought live stream on YouTube is gonna be like different or difficult at all. But at the end, I just see myself, a picture of myself, and I'm basically talking to myself. So that's actually quite fun. So, do you want to escape the matrix or not? That is the question we're gonna answer today. Because I think most of you have realized by now that the system is not working towards you. It is not meant for your freedom, your financial school, 10 to 12 years programming your mind to stay in the system, to be a reliable worker who's not thinking, who's just acting how he's told to do. And then one day, this way, you wake up, something happens, and you realize, fuck, I just took the red pill, and I can see it clearly now. It's all a lie, and there's so much more out there. There's people 25 years old. They made more money than my school teacher in his entire life. And there's people out there, they're obviously doing something different. They're doing something different than the rest of us. Because they live a life free from a country. They don't have to live in Germany. If something sucks, if there's another war or just COVID, whatever. Oh, hi, my friend. I love it. Thank you. If there's another war or whatever, they don't have to stay in this country. They just say, fuck you. Here's $1 million. And then they just go whatever country they want to go. Because they're truly free. They don't have to work that specific job. They don't rely on some boss liking them the next day or not. And I realized myself probably like 3 years ago, I don't want to work 45 years paying taxes, barely making enough money to support my life, and then I retire. I retire when I'm like, for me, what, 80, 85? And then I get 400 euros a month, which is not going to be anything by that time. And be honest, the way, for me in Germany, the environment is right now, the economy, there's not going to be any retirement for any person in Germany that is above 35. Under 35. So retirement is not an option. They pulled that plug, my friend. It is not gonna happen. So you need something that is not rely on the system, which will give you that retirement, but you do it yourself. And why wait until you're 85 or 60 or 50 when you can become truly free already now? Why is everybody playing lottery or Euro jackpot? Why is everybody playing lottery? Because at the end of the day, everybody wants money. Everybody wants $1 million or $10 million. Especially in Germany, nobody is committing that. Nobody is being like, oh yeah, of course I want to be the first millionaire of my family. What else am I supposed to do? No, they all say like, oh no, I don't want money. Not me. I don't want money. But they spend 30 euros every week buying a lottery and be like, oh, it's 1 in 140 million that I win this time. And they'd be like, oh, what a miracle, I didn't win again. But there are systems out there, and the chance to win in this system is way, way better than that. And the best thing about it is the only person that is stopping you from winning is you out there. And for myself, me, I blame myself for everything that happens. I get hit by a car, it's my fault. If you play the lottery, you can barely blame yourself. So you need a system that you control alone. And with that, you have the opportunity to truly, truly succeed in life. Because if you're planning on winning the lottery, you can just wait for retirement, bro. Honestly, it's gonna be quicker. So, with that in mind, we all want money. We don't want to wait retirement. I don't want to wait for retirement. I definitely not gonna wait for retirement. And if the shit goes up, I'm not gonna stand here in Germany and be like, "Ooh, how did that happen?" So, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's easier to hope and not do anything. That is so true, my friend. Thank you for that comment. You're a top supporter of today. Thank you very much. Look. And yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, so many people stand out there and be like hoping it is getting better, hoping the retirement, the government is gonna magically fix everything they screwed up in the last couple decades, basically. And they just sit there and complain and be like, oh, if I complain today, the government is going to know by tomorrow and then they're going to change everything because they just wake up tomorrow morning and care. They don't care about you or me. They don't care about me. They don't care about you. If I keep doing this and help millions of people escape the matrix, they're probably gonna care. But it's still a bit until then. So yeah, nice comment, my friend. Stop hoping and start acting. Start taking responsibility. Gonna show you a system today which can truly free you. It already started making money for me, and it started me, forcing me to put so much action in. I would have never sit here and do a live stream if it wouldn't be for that system. But even with that system, the best system in the world, nothing works without the one key factor. Nothing works without self responsibility. If you want to take the red pill, you need self responsibility. Otherwise, my friend, just take the blue pill. Just keep living the lie. Go back out there. Just quit this stream. I see one person left already. That's good. Because if you don't have self responsibility, no one can help you. You need to wait for retirement, my friend. But if you have a little bit of self responsibility, if you say, I'm responsible for whatever I do and I'm gonna take actions, then this stream is for you and all the other things I'm gonna do in the future. But if you can't take responsibility now, you will never do it. And no one can help you then. Because it doesn't matter what coach I give you, what support I give you, if I give you one-on-one coaching, whatever, if I meet with you 24 hours, if you don't take responsibility for everything that happens in your life and you say, me, my life, and I do it from now on, nothing's gonna change. Bro, just, which side is it? This side. Just go back. Stop streaming. Don't look at this stream. Go back out there. Watch Netflix. Go watch some other dude that is doing gaming and shooting somebody, and you'll be like, oh, cool. I want to watch that. Fuck no. If you want to take responsibility, then stay focused. Because back to the topic, we all want money. I want money because we all have dreams. We all seen the world out there and we have realized if you have a lot of debt, doesn't matter if it's this, doesn't matter if it's this, doesn't matter if it's that, I'm gonna talk about that in a couple of minutes. It is all the same. It is value we can trade for something else. And I'm gonna show you in a couple seconds if split screen is working. Yes, I want this one. See this. I'm not sure if anything happened. Doesn't look like it happened. Share. Share. Does it share? Not sure if it. One. Or can you give me a message and tell me if you can see my screen? Like I'm trying to share my screen and I'm not sure right now if it's working. That's the thing, you don't need to start perfect. Apparently I'm not even live if I open my own channel. Ooh, is it? So apparently it's not. So I was planning on sharing my screen. Oh yeah, now I can hear myself amazing. Because if I can't share my screen, then it's gonna be a bit tricky to show you what I want to show you. That's what I mean. We don't have to start perfect. It's still not happening. Sweet as. How can I fix that? Nope, no screen. Thank you, mate. Does anybody know how to do it? It should work like that. It's actually just the press of a button. Yeah, I don't know either. Let's try something different. You should see that. Yeah, that is working. Okay, that was not all of the plan, but that should work. Oh yeah, now I can tell. Sweet as. We try that one more time. Because if you do the same over and over again and imagine something else is gonna happen, you're officially crazy. Not me, Albert Einstein said that. And yeah, I'm a bit disappointed that doesn't work. But it's alright. And I'm gonna skip that part. Gonna close my screen on my phone so I don't see myself double. Okay, so that doesn't work, but doesn't change anything. Gonna keep doing anyway. Doesn't need to be perfect. Oh, you did see it for sure. Okay, we tried one more time. So I'm trying to show that. Do you see my background? You should see a vision board right now, but I have a picture here that is not working. I do this. No. Fuck, you don't see it. Okay, doesn't matter. We can upgrade that. Still have a picture back here. Fuck. That's life. I love it. I have like 100-year-old picture here. So gonna do that with another lesson that actually we can always work on something. So I'm gonna show you my vision board. Bit noisy right now, but doesn't matter. I'm gonna show you my vision board, and I want you to have a vision board as well. We all know what a vision board is. It's just background picture for your phone, your MacBook, and you can also print it out. Best quality ever. And it is something that reminds you every day why you do what the fuck you do. Why do I work as a trash man every day to earn a little bit of money? And in the evening, instead of chilling my life, I sit down, talk to you, and myself mostly. Why do I do that? Why do I want to be free? Why do I want to be successful? Why do I want an automatic income stream that just keeps printing the money? Just keeps more and more of that flying in, or that, whatever currency you prefer right now. I actually love this currency because yeah, it's just like €6, but it feels amazing. So, doesn't matter. You need something where you focus on, something where you want to go forward to. And you need something that's in your back, kicking your butt like trash bin or 600 a day. And they're gonna be like, do you really want that? Do you really want that? Do you really want that for the rest of your life? Fuck no, you don't want that. You want that. And because I can't share my background right now, I'm gonna just put it in the camera. And I want you to remember, what do you want? That's what I want. That, that. No, it's opposite. It's mirror. That's funny. Okay. I want a really nice car. If you've seen John Wick, then you know what car that is. And if you're watching my friend, you know exactly who I'm talking to. And what else do we want? Of course, we want the money, the goal, but that's just the reason why. This is the reason. Yeah, we want to travel, and that works. I want to see all the amazing places in the world. I've been to a lot of places, especially in Australia, New Zealand, and East China. No, not East China, East Asia. But there's so much more cool things you want to do. You know, we want that. We want a private jet, or at least first class, my friend. And the car is like basically my main goal right now because I'm driving bicycle or tram every day and just having a lot of horsepower and driving a nice car is basically my go-to right now. And especially a couple days ago, this one really was it. It's okay, that's why you have a lot of different pictures, because every day you're gonna feel a bit different and there's something else from all of the pictures you have, all the goals you have, all the visions you have that is pulling you the most. But that's what it is about. And especially when the weather was so shitty a couple days ago, couple weeks, couple months actually, winter in Germany basically, then beach and sun and traveling, sitting in Bali again on the beach with a fresh coconut, having the sun hitting my body, going into the ocean whenever I want to. This is my goal, and I want to go traveling again. I want to leave Germany as soon as I can truly afford it. If you're a bit like me, you've done work in travel, and you know it's great, and I recommend it because it is an experience. It is a little sneak peek, a little trailer of what life could actually be like. But work and travel is cheated. That's why the reason I stopped it. Because you cheat yourself in a situation you can't actually afford and somehow manage to slip through. It is working for a couple of years, but long or short, if you reflect yourself, you realize you're running away from something and you're not really doing it. So I want to travel again and I want to see all the nice places in the world. I want to have real estate in all the places I love so I can rent them out and go back to them whenever I want to. That's my goal. That is what is driving me forward. And of course, that's why many of these pictures are so green. I love nature and I just want to spend a lot of time in nature, helping nature, recovering nature, protecting nature, and combining it all together. But that is me, and this live stream is about you. What do you truly want? Just give yourself a second, think about it. If you could wake up tomorrow morning and you would have all you ever wanted, especially all of these things, all of that, it's just because we want the feeling. What feeling do you want to have if you could wake up tomorrow and everything would be there? If you would have all the time and all the money and all the chances in the world, what would it be like when you wake up tomorrow morning? Just give yourself a second for that picture in your mind to come clear and remember that even over the time. Okay, if it didn't work this time, that's okay. Next time you're on Instagram, you're scrolling, doom scrolling your mind out, and you see something you really like, just just give it a screenshot or maybe save it in a different chapter with the name vision board so you can come back to it. Because we all want something. Why else would you wake up every morning and go to work because you want a couple euros to pay for something? And I think just thinking about it, if I would have $1 million tomorrow, what would I buy? What did I do? Then you get a clear picture of what you want. And with that, we all need a system. We need a system that is teaching us how do we actually make a lot of money. The good thing is, money doesn't fall from the sky and you depend on it randomly like the lottery, and you don't have to wait for it 45 years like a retirement fund or something. We live in capitalism. If that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't really care, but it has a system. You give somebody value and they give you value back. You trade it for something. And to make value easier accessible, this is value in modern times. This is compressed energy forced into a promise that you can trade it back to somebody and they give you equal value whenever you need right now back. So if you want to make a lot of money, that actually just means you have to send out like magic. You have to provide people because all the money in the world comes from people, it circulates. You have to throw it out the window and it comes back into your door. If you want to make a lot of that, you need to provide a lot of value. A lot of value, you need to send out a lot of energy. And then a lot of that, I love this one the most, by the way, because it's green. Then a lot of value is gonna come back to you. And providing value is based on two things. First of all, the outside world, strategies, and things you can do and translate into real life every day, step by step. And it is clear guidance and a very clear process how you do that, how you actually create value. And other people find that and bring it back to you. And then the most important part, every get quick rich system is missing. It's the inside world. Because if you want to know it or not, if you believe it or not, if you accept it or not, everything you create comes from the inside. You create with your mind. Because what you think about most of the time, you're gonna experience emotions based on your thoughts. Your emotions, if you want that or not, decide your actions. And your actions will stock up and create your reality. So if you want to change your reality, you need to start on the root. And what did I just say? The root is what you think about yourself, about the system, about how things work all day long. And if you want to change what you're thinking, then you're in the right place. Because I said your reality based on what you're thinking. And the funny thing is, most of the time we don't think consciousness. How many times did I just like sit in the car or sit on the motorbike and be like, wait a moment, where the fuck am I? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm nearly at home, but the last 10 minutes of your mind is just gone. Or at one point on your daily base, you just like feel really shitty and you like can't explain it, you just feel shitty. But if you stop for a second and think about what did I think in the last 5 minutes, and you will catch yourself thinking a lot of not helping thoughts. And these not helping thoughts that create your feeling inside your body. And if you feel shitty all day long, how do you want to take actions? How do you want to do something that is out of your comfort zone? How do you want to do something that is bigger than you feel right now? How do you want to do something new? If you feel shitty, if you're in this low energy all day long. If I would sit here like that and be like, hey, how are you doing, guys? I'm a bit depressed. Not even sickest people watching right now would care. So you need high energy, high focus. And with that energy and that focus, you can actually take bigger actions every day. And it just stacks up. How do we learn that? How do we change what we think and what we know about the world and ourselves over and over again? How do we change that? You're not gonna change it doing the same thing you did yesterday, the day before, and the last 25 years or whatever. You need someone that is helping you to actually change it. Because where did all these bullshit thoughts in your mind come from? It came from your parents, your teacher, 12 years of school telling you that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. You did note something down. Oh yeah, it's 280 words and 275 of them are correct. Nobody cares, but 5 are wrong. 5 are wrong. And something like that with your parents, the people who took care of you, your kindergarten teacher, your school teacher, whoever spent most of the time with you, told you things like that over and over again. And that's where you learn everything you know by now. But with that, you have the same thoughts, you create same reality, but we want a different reality. We want a reality with a lot of that, and where you live what you truly want. So we need someone, a coach, a mentor, or someone that is just guiding you and is showing you how to change that. And it is very important that this person is where you want to be. That's why I can't be that coach for you, because I'm not there yet. I'm not living that yet. I'm maybe a little bit further than other people. I am definitely way further than me from 5 years ago. And I'm so much more further than my me 10 years ago. My me just 2 years ago would have never imagined I would sit on the table, doing a live stream, and just keep talking for 33 minutes. And yeah, it would have never been possible. But hey, don't worry, my friend. Thanks for joining. But you're here, and that's what matters. And I sit here, and that's what matters. Doesn't matter if somebody's further than me, because I am further than myself last year. But that doesn't help you, because you need somebody that is where you want to be. And for me, that person is someone I'm learning from right now. And he has developed this very own system, which I'm already making money from, and which is already showing me how to grow above myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't sit here. And right now, I'm losing a bit track. Gonna take a quick look on my notes. So, just gonna cut it short. I want to show you the system I'm using every day, and it has already helped me a lot. I'm gonna try to share my screen again, and I want to just give you a quick presentation of what I am using. Okay, I think you should see that right now. So if you can see in the back already, and if you could take a little close look on that one, You know, I'm talking about Lidi. I already mentioned it, not enough, in my stories, my all the time. And this is the system I am trusting 100%, completely. I have tried many, many products and spent thousands of dollars already, and it all helped me. But this is the one that is not just on a base level. No, this is not just in one specific make money, be healthy, whatever. This is the first system ever I found that is covering every aspect of your life. Everything in your life, your emotions, money, your surroundings, the people you spend time with, your passion, everything. And the greatest thing about that, it doesn't matter where you stand right now in life, because let me see if I can see myself. So it's working. Only a break screen. Fuck. Okay. I see you can't see. let me have a quick look. It should be visible. I can see it. Can you give me a quick thumbs up if somebody can see it? Because I can see it. Ah, now it's working. Perfect. Thanks for the feedback. Amazing. Where was I? Sip of water. So that's the first system I ever found, which takes you, doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter what country you're from, doesn't matter if you're watching from India, doesn't matter if you grow up in a slums, in a rich family, or wherever, normal family in Germany, Europe, America. This system translated step by step with AI in every language of the world, helps you to go from the place where you are, your stagnating point, your comfort zone right now, to the place where you want to be, to your vision board, that this is one day reality. And with that system, they created, give me a second. Yeah, perfect. By the way, when they introduced it a year ago, I was there, so grateful for it. It was amazing. It just blew my mind. And like I told you already, this is the first time I ever found something that just connected everything, and it just like blew my mind so much that it's like, yes, that is the one I was looking for since 4 years. And what I tried to tell you is, with that system, which builds up like a pyramid or like a mountain, it doesn't matter where you're from or where your mindset is right now, because we just all start on a base camp, in the basic level. And the base camp, you can see it right here, just explains you the foundation of your mind, the foundation of how you as a human function in total. And it explains you all the different stages we have in life. Okay, click on it, let's see. Oh yeah, now it's in German. Internet is really slow right now. Give it a second. Yep, working. Thanks for the thumbs up. It just explains you step by step on a very, let's try this way, on a very basic level how everything works. And it explains you something that is put into a, call it a symbol. It's good, but not as prepared as I maybe should be. I think I just wiped that out. No, I don't show it. I can't show it. Okay, I'm gonna give you a sneak peek mentally. There's something we call the wheel of life. The center is self-responsibility, like I mentioned at the beginning. And then you have many different layers out. And then at the end, there's the spikes that create the wheel itself. And then on the outside, action. And with all these different levels, they are explained on a basic level, but a way I never, ever learned it in school. 12 years of school, and I haven't heard anything about that. You can read the text yourself while I'll explain everything. So we have that in the base camp. Basically, your life in a concept and how everything connects together. Because imagine it's a wheel and your health is not working pretty good and your money is lacking as well. And imagine that's a wheel and you want to put speed on it. Is that gonna work good on the road with 180 miles per hour? Fuck no, you're gonna crash for sure. So you need to work on every part of your life. You need to work on your health, you need to work on your finances, you work on your emotions, and every other of the, I think, 18 parts of this wheel you need to work on. And then the base camp gonna explain everything and just give you an overview of everything. And apart from that, also in the base camp, there's gonna be a quick starter for social media where you learn how to do posts, how to brand yourself, and how to just get started. And there's also a make money quick guide. It's not make a million quick. That is impossible because even if you make a million quick, your mind is not ready to keep it yet. That's why everybody that wins the lottery is more broke 3 years later than when they started. So make the first couple of euros quick. To finance, by the way, the Lidi system itself. So if you keep focus on that, you actually, within a couple months, you get all this value for free. Gonna show that in a couple seconds. What else do we have in the base camp? Actually, no, you're not seeing this. I stopped that. Give me a second. Here, I'm gonna show you base camp. So that's my dashboard. When you log in, you can see up here in the right corner, we already have translated perfectly to English, German, French, and these two languages they speak on the Philippines. They have some friends there, that's why they did the Philippines first. The next one is gonna be Spanish and another European languages. So doesn't matter, you can do English first. And you see I already made 50 euros just with that system. Doesn't include my stocks I have and the money I have in gold and silver. So just with that system, I already made 50 euros. It's not a million. I'm not the first millionaire of my family yet. But it's a start, you know? It's a start. Have you made a 50 euros yet already online? If so, I'm really happy and send me a DM and we can connect. But if not, it's a start, you know, and it's 50 euros more than nothing, you know. So what did I want to show you? So that's the base camp. And then we have the next level. That's a lot. And I'm gonna explain everything in detail, but not today. It just blows the horizon. So we got a quick start guide and just an explanation. And that's the first mental part right here. I hope you can see that. Otherwise, I'm just talking to a black screen. But doesn't matter. We have the base camp mental training or here. That is what I just explained here. It explains the concept of evolution of your mind, why you keep hitting that just invisible wall where you just like, I make money, I lose it again. I make money, I lose it again. And you're just stuck on that same line. And explains that and explains on a deep level how you change everything in here. Explains the wheel of life. Then we have to make how to make money fast. It explains you, give you a quick start on that one in a couple of seconds, how you get a little bit of income that is basically providing you in the first couple months the Leady system for free, and they're going to show you how much money you can actually make just with the Leady system, not even with all the other stuff you're going to learn later in the Leady system. Because if you move up the levels, you're actually going to learn how to trade, you're going to learn how to do real estate, you're going to learn how to be a coach, how to be in a great relationship, and all these other things, and a lot of we call it universes, because once you stepped up all the way, you have all these universes, which is so much value that I don't even understand it fully yet myself. No, yeah, then how to make money fast, yeah, sweet as, and social media kickstart, what I was telling you about. And just the Basecamp mental training, it's 13 hours of pure raw material, and 13 hours doesn't sound much. I know you can watch that in one night on Netflix, but that is completely different because most of the videos are between 7 and 20 minutes, and they have so much information that most of them you have to, oh, it's black again. Why is it black again? I don't get it. Is it black now? Can I see that? So, still black. Okay, I cannot share that. Give me a second. Okay, I don't really understand how that works, but doesn't matter. Okay, interesting. That's another technique you're gonna learn, but later for that more. Okay, amazing. So what I was talking about, it's just 13 hours, but it took me 1 year to work through this Basecamp. It's not updated correctly, but I finished it last week. And I tell you, there are so many exercises in there you do on a basic level that is just changing your mind and actually just blows out everything and then it fills back up. So yeah, that is just incredible. So it took me 1 year to work through it because you have to watch the videos over and over again because they're so just packed with information. And then you have a lot of quick action steps that you do right away. And I can tell you just from the Basecamp that there is so much to learn and you haven't even scratched the surface yet. Okay, most of you are here because you want to make money. I'm gonna try to show you how to make money just with the Leady system. I told you the Leady system itself already helps you to make money, and on top of that you learn how to trade and to do properties, real estate, and so many other things that could make you so much money if you're willing to take responsibility and start step by step. So I will stop this and I'm gonna try to use the calculator. So I hope you can see that. So this is the Leady calculator. It's basically just a calculator, the word itself, but it is your provision because the Leady system is built really smart. It helps you to finance yourself just with help. You provide value in a really simple way. So you start with Leady, you do it a couple of weeks, and then you realize this is amazing, and I have a best friend who needs that because I want him to be rich and free as well. And it says that it's free to try. So, at the end of the stream, if you think this did help you and you want to try it, it's 100% for free, no credit card, no bank details, nothing. Just send me a message and I give you the code so you can get it for free. And this system already makes money with you. So you have a best friend and he's trying it and he's like, oh my God, I love that. He's joining and he has another friend and he's like, you need to join too. This is amazing. Every time they help somebody else, they help a new person, a person you don't even know, and they join the system. Leedy gives you money as a thank you for helping all these people, for bringing them to Leedy and making the vision. The vision of Leedy is incredible. You can look this one up once you join because it's just too much to talk about it now. Otherwise, I'm gonna still sit here tomorrow. And yeah, I could, but I'm gonna go to sleep soon. Okay, I'm talking way too much today. So if somebody else is joining, you get 25% fee as a thank you, a provision, just like 3-4 euros. But if they help somebody else, you get money again. You get 8%. And again, next person, 8%. The next person again, 8%. So it's like a super affiliate system, but on a just incredible level. So I'm gonna try to do something. So I guess you're seeing a black screen right now, but gonna try to do something right here. And I hope once I hit that button, it's gonna work. So I hope you see something right now. So I'm not sure why it's in German or not in English right now. Yeah, internet, amazing. But you're still gonna understand anyway. Your connection is not stable. Cool. So I'm basically offline right now. But doesn't matter, I'm gonna keep talking. Okay, not sure if you can see any of that, but you can see where I put the number 1. This is the number of members for the Leedy system you find on a monthly basis. So every month you find somebody, you're talking to someone in the gym, you're talking to someone in your boxing club, you're talking to a workmate, a friend, somebody you met in a club, and they're like, yeah, I want to make money, I fuck the system, I don't want to wait for retirement, and I want to be rich because I understand I can dream big and I want to achieve big. You find one person a month. Pretty simple task. And this person, that's the second 0.5, is not as motivated as you yet, so they just find another person every second month. That's why half a person per month. And they're gonna keep doing that over and over again. So let's calculate on the 12 months from the day you start with the first person, how much money would that make you? And with that system, let's see if you can see that, you would already make 330 euros after 12 months. It's not a millionaire yet. Not yet. But you can see in total, you already made 1,200. That is actually working. Taxes, blah, 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 more or less. Doesn't matter. But you're already making 300 euros every month. Once I do that, I'm gonna start working in my normal trashman job less and less. And let's see, 12 months. Let's see what happens if we do that No, I don't want you to do that. Give me a second. Let's see. We not do it for 12 months. We do it for 2 years. And if you keep doing that, you can see it now. For 2 years, 2 years, you're already making 18K a month. Even if you pay half tax, you're still making roughly 9K a month net after tax. So just with the Leady system, you can easily make, if you keep doing, if you keep pushing, if you stay out of your comfort zone, and if you keep learning and translating into real life, you can make 9K after tax a month easily. And this is not even including all the stuff you learn about investment and real estate and everything else I haven't even talked about. So still not a millionaire yet, but let's see what happens if we not do that for 2 years, but we do it 4 years. Let's hit it really high. No, that's a little bit, okay, 4 years is not gonna be comprehensible. That. So if you do this for 3 years, there's gonna be some difficulties you're gonna have to work through, but more or less, after 3 years, you're gonna make 400K in 1 month. It's not gonna be in the day before that, but it's gonna be exponential growth, and you're gonna see it just blows through the roof after a while. And you can see the little line on the bottom there that in total your provision after 3 years is already in total 1.9 million euros. So if you did taxes well, and you're gonna learn that as well, then after 3 years, you could be a millionaire. Just think about it again. 3 years from now, even if it takes you 5, because like me at the beginning, you're a bit lazy and you're not doing all you could do. But after 3 years, you could be a millionaire just with that. And I'm talking after tax, by the way. After tax, millionaire. 3 years. What is your retirement plan looking like again? 45 years of work for no retirement. So, if you want, I give you the link to that calculator, because just playing around with that already makes so much fun, because it blows your mind on what is possible. So a system that could make you so much money is worth a fortune. I'm paying 630 euros a month because I'm on a bit of a different, what's that called, membership, but it doesn't matter for you, you know, it's free for 30 days. You can try everything in the Basecamp, the calculator, until you go crazy for 30 days for free. And after that, it's not even 60 euros a month, it's just 30 euros a month. And after you tried it for 30 days for free, you're gonna know it's worth way more than 30 euros a month. So, what else do I have on my list? I basically run through everything. We could talk about a lot more. There's somebody doing this. I imagine he has a question. So if you want now, you can ask a question, because I talked about a lot. But mostly I followed my note line here. I have a little note sheet here. And Yeah, once I'm excited, I start talking about a lot. It has everything to do with that, but yeah, still talking about a lot. So just gonna now I show you basically what I want to show. Does anybody has a question? Okay, maybe it was a bit confusing in the middle. If I know somebody who already made it, yes. I don't know anybody who's already a millionaire because it is, oh, I should have mentioned that. This is not get quick rich system. This everything Leedy, I don't have it here right now. Ooh, this is, by the way, another thing that's gonna come up. It's the Leedy coin. It's basically a cryptocurrency, gonna come up in 1 or 2 years. But you see that in the plan. Leedy exists. Leedy exists since not even 363 days. So next week, no, at the end of this week, actually, it's 1 year anniversary. 1 year since I joined, and 1 year since it's existed. So you did see on my calculator, best case, it takes you roughly 3 to 4 years to be a millionaire. And because it's already only existing since 1 year, Leedy itself hasn't made a millionaire yet. So with that said, positive news is we have a lot of members that is already making more than the 300 euros a month I showed you on the calculator after 1 year. These are members that took action way more serious than I did. They already had a head start from the founder of Leedy, who is doing some German-based coaching already, and they did his coaching already since a little bit, and then he introduced the English, the Leedy, the international version worldwide. So they had a mental head start, so they did go into action way faster than I did, for example. So they're already making a couple hundred euros a month, and with that system, it is just a different style, which is with the different levels, base camp, mountain level, and so on. But the structure and the knowledge behind it, it's already proven because Damien, the founder himself, is not born rich. He was once broke. Actually, he was laying in a bathtub 15 years ago, trying to kill himself because he was in debt. And luckily, it didn't work. So he survived. He learned from a millionaire how to create something from inside to the outside. He became a millionaire, multi-millionaire again, multi-millionaire again, and then he started teaching it for the last 15 years. Many people. And I can show you pretty quick. I'm not sure if I can see it somewhere down here. Wait, about us button. Now the black screen is not one. So, person, this left, all the way on the left, white shirt. That's Damien. That's the one that is behind all of that. And he's the coach that he did for 15 years. And all the other persons you can see next to him, they are the co-founder of Leedy, and they are also his students. They are one of his first students, and he made all of them a multi-millionaire since a long time already. Oh yeah, I love these questions. I'm gonna keep focus on that. Just give me a second to explain that. And yes, so all the persons you can see here, he made already a million. So much for that. And they are, I try to think, yeah, there are many other people who are late. No, let me see here. I think it's black right now, but you're gonna see something in a couple seconds. Can't really find it right now. Oh yeah, that was it. So there was another question. I'm gonna connect both of them. Somebody that asked, do I have to do all of that alone? Definitely not. It doesn't matter how you join with me or another person, there's always gonna be somebody that can help you 24/7. And the most important thing I love so much about Lidi is the unity. There is a lot of network behind Unity. Lidi. There's a lot of network behind Lidi. And you can see here a couple of people that already left a review. And I could send them a text message right now if I want to. We have a lot of groups where we connect. We do meetings in every city of the world. I have something else I can show you. It's called the Trailblazer map, and it takes a bit of internet, so it probably is not going to work right now. But there's something yeah, I'm all right with that. I said I'm all right with that. Okay, based on my internet connection, this is not working right now, like you can see. So there's a Trailblazer map. So everybody that joins and wants to can set a dot on like Google Maps, basically, and you can just press on the button and connect with them. So in every city worldwide in the next couple months is going to be somebody that is doing Lidi. They may be from a different person, they speak a different language, but there is Lidi trailblazers, that's how we call them, everywhere. And you connect with them. We do meetings on Zoom or in your local city. And with that, you're never going to be alone. There is somebody always around you in your next city, 1 hour drive away. Physically there, you can always text in a group or do Zoom calls with everybody that is in, do live streams, they join you. So that is working always pretty good. And with that, like I said, the system is proven, I think, around 100,000 times by now. There are not 10 million millionaires out there because most people, they quit at some point because they realize, oh, I have to do something. I thought I pressed join button and then magically I'm a millionaire. No, you still have to do something. You still have to take responsibility and do actions over and over again. But what else do you want to do? Work 45 years for your retirement? So you have to do something, take actions. So to summarize that, Lidi itself is too young. It's just 1 year old to make a millionaire. That's something that takes time. 4 5 years, and there's going to be a lot of millionaires. Give me 6 years, maybe 4, and I'm going to be a millionaire. And then you're going to look back at this screen, at this live stream, because I'm going to keep reposting it and telling you, back then I told you. Back then I told you I'm the millionaire in 6 years, for sure. I'm going to prove it. And then you're going to be like, oh, it did work. So, say it again, there's a lot of people already making a lot of money from Lidi's system alone, and they're already making money with real estate and all the other ways that are out there because they did learn that already from the system founder. I hope you understand that by how I explained it. And somebody's asking, they are not sure and they found on the internet, I'm gonna take that serious, they found on the internet research, and it will enlighten me. So, my friend, I ask you, which side do I go? Do you ask the blue pill and be like, oh, blue pill, Mr. Internet, there's some rich dude out there that is showing other people how to be rich. They're showing everybody out there for 30 euros a month how to actually make money, how to escape the matrix, how to be free. And now you're telling me that you put in his name, and the first thing the matrix is showing you, oh, there's something specific. There's something. Woo. So you're telling me you asked the matrix about the dude that is showing you how to escape the matrix, and you be like, oh, I trust it. No, that's okay, my friend. I can't help everybody out there that is watching. But I tell you, if you can't join something that is for free, we don't get anything from you, no credit card, no bank details, nothing. 30 days for free, completely, no commitment at all. Take a look at it, and after 30 days, you decide, is it all bullshit, or did I actually learn something? If I look at it and I realize something changed, I can see a possibility. I can see something that is changing in my mind. And then you're gonna realize, maybe I shouldn't trust the matrix if it wanna keeps me, because the matrix gonna need slaves. There's somebody, always gonna be somebody that is working for the matrix. But if you wanna escape, just try it, my friend. It's for free. If there's voices in your head being like, oh, could be, that's okay, my friend. That is some kind of inner manipulation. You're gonna learn that as well if you would join and try. It is your inner, we call it kind of a demon. It is helping you, but it tries to keep you in the place you know, because this place is safe. And trying something new system, something online, is new, could be potentially dangerous. So this inner demon of you is trying to help you. But if you can't try something that is for free, actually do it, and then realize this is working for me, then welcome, my friend. Or this is not working for me. I'm gonna keep working my job for the next 45 years and just hope it gets better from changing nothing. Then it's okay if you stay in the matrix, my friend. I can't free everybody. Maybe somebody else can free you, but like in the movie Matrix, I can only show you the red pill. I can only show it. You can only swallow it yourself. So, just encourage everybody. You can only win. You can only win. The best question is, what is the best that could happen? Even if you make 500 euros a month. Just 500 euros. Imagine what you can do every month for 500 euros more. Or you say, I don't need more money. I just want to work less. So if you get an automatic income system, you get these 400 euros every month over and over again with a tiny bit of work, nothing hard. Just a little bit of work, and you get 400 euros every month over and over again. You can put down the hours in your normal job, 30 hours a week instead of 40. That is so much more time, my friend. So much more time. You have for your girlfriend, for your hobbies, for yourself. Quality time. Because yes, I'm planning to live 120 years in good health, good condition, high energy. But we never know. If the bus hits me tomorrow, which is not unlikely with my job, then I'm still proud I tried, and I already made money, more money than many people. And I learned systems that helped me increase the money I can keep in my life. Because a couple of years ago, my money was, I think, around 15,000 euros. And it just kept dropping and rising a bit and dropping and rising a bit and dropping and rising a bit. And I always wondered, like, what the fuck happens? I lose money. Then I realize, oh, I don't have a lot of money anymore. I work really hard until my body hurts. And then I have a lot of money again. And then my car breaks down. I need to pay a bill, something else. And then I like, ooh, it hurts. I'm gonna work hard. Then I have a lot of money again. And then I'm gonna spend it on traveling. I buy something nice I actually don't need. Something else is breaking down. And it just keeps in this very amazing loop. But since I learned from Damien, who has founded Lady and teaches you the system I'm using from him, so just for catching up. Since then, the money I can not only make, but most important, keep in my life is increasing steadily. And according to the 21st of January 2026, I got it written on my window here, I have 34,270 euros. This is more than double, way more than double, and that was only like 4 years ago. So this is not accurate to this day. I haven't done it yet. It's 1st of March, so I have to update that. But just for bringing an example, didn't make me a millionaire yet, but it already made me closer, way closer. So, what was the question? I lost track completely. Yeah, so you either trust the internet and some random people talking someone, or you can trust me and my experience, what I learned and what I experienced already. And I can just say from the bottom of my heart, it is worth it. It's for free. Try it. If you have any more questions, send me a DM. We can do a one-on-one call if you want, if you have more questions. And I wish just for everybody that he finds that system, he's taking the step. And I promise you, in 5 years from now, you will thank yourself, not me. You will thank yourself for trying it, just for trying. And the worst thing that could happen is you keep doing what you're doing. That's the thing for me. The worst thing that could happen if everything fails, I keep my job, work 45 years like everybody else out there. But another thing that could happen. What is the best that could happen? Yeah. And with that, I want to thank you guys for the comments. I want to thank you for joining. I want to thank you for listening to that random dude on the internet. And yeah, leave a like, leave an abo, and do more. And yeah, I will see you again. I'm gonna do more of these live streams. I like it. And okay, my friend. That is okay. If my matrix is more scaring than your matrix, then I wish you all the luck in the world, my friend. And I hope we meet again. And as long as you are happy, truly happy, that's okay. But I encourage everybody, try something new. Ask yourself what's the best that can happen. And if you have more questions, want to try the calculator or try the 30 days for free, just give me a message and stay focused. Thanks for joining. Good night, guys. Okay.